Yes, please. Thank you. I think I got it. Thank you.
Manner of death, and right now they are saying that the shootings were not random.
I mean, it's something you don't expect around here.
Neighbors are in shock after this quiet neighborhood has been turned upside down.
My grandson said that he thought he heard a car door slam prior to calling me about the fire. And apparently what he heard was a shot from a gun.
Gunshots, then a fire. When crews knocked down the flames at this house around 3 a.m., they say they found a mother and her 2 children, both believed to be under 10 years old, dead of apparent gunshot wounds. A detached garage also has fire damage. Officials say the fire is, quote, suspicious.
We saw the fire in the garage, and then later I saw the smoke in the back.
Neighbors tell us there was also a man who lived in the home. They say he bought the house in the 1400 block of Village Road in Strasburg Township, Lancaster County, and fixed it up, which included installing this playset for the children.
Last year he did my flower beds for me. Very nice. He's fussy with his yard. He was out there all the time doing the yard.
Barbara Dinner says one girl and one boy lived in the house. She says the man who lived there always had the little girl with him.
When he came over here to do my flower beds, she was with him. She was helping him.
As far as that man that neighbors were speaking about with the 2 children, his name is Miguel Arnu. He is 45 years old, and police did confirm that he is the husband of Carola Arnu that was found shot dead in the home. Now, they say that they have nothing right now to indicate that Mr. Arnu was involved with the shootings or the fire being set, but again, they are saying that this is an ongoing investigation. We have more reporters and another crew inside. As soon as we get more updated information, we will bring it right to you. We are reporting live tonight in Lancaster County. Amanda Allen, 69 News. And a developing story in Muhlenberg Township for you right now. A ramp connecting 2 busy highways is closed due to a crash. This is a photo from that scene. A car flipped on the ramp connecting Route 61 North and Route 222 South. Initial reports indicate 4 people were in the car, including some children. Police on the same scene say the injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, and you can stay with 69 News for updates. Officials in Paris say an armed man was shot during an attack on an officer at a famous landmark. The attack near Notre Dame Cathedral sent tourists and witnesses scrambling. Police say the man, identified as an Algerian student, said this is for Syria before he came at an officer with a hammer. Officials say the man was also armed with a knife. He was shot in the chest and taken to the hospital. Authorities say the officer is in, quote, not very serious condition. Prosecutors say they're investigating whether the attacker had any ties to terror.
A Bucks County man has been found guilty of sexually assaulting girls he was given as gifts by another couple. A jury deliberated for about 10 hours before finding 52-year-old Lee Kaplan guilty on all 17 counts of child sex assault. Primary accuser says he trusted the comedian before he sexually assaulted her. Andrea Constance testified at Cosby's trial today in Montgomery County. Constance says she rejected mild advances from Cosby. Before the night, she says, he gave her pills. She says Cosby told her the pills were natural and would take the edge off, quote unquote. Constance says she felt paralyzed and helpless as Cosby groped her. Cosby says the encounter at his Cheltenham home was consensual. He could face 10 years behind bars if he's convicted. We'll have much more from the courtroom on the Cosby and the Kaplan story coming up at 6.
Well, the brother is being blamed for delaying graduation at a local high school. Boyertown High says it's postponing commencement until Thursday.
I have 5 minutes and 17 seconds so far.
Wait a few more days to get those diplomas until the unsettled weather clears up. And Hannah is here now with the first look at the forecast.
Well, we have had some showers, and there's still the threat of showers, and even a thunderstorm, a couple of showers, and a thunderstorm here tonight. So you clearly see this looks pretty threatening, and some of that is drifting down into the Berks County area. That's the thunderstorm that moved through our area, the line that moved through our area between 1 and 3, 2 and 4 o'clock. There were some lightning strikes, but this is how things are looking right now. Clearly, you can see again there's some additional showers and thunderstorms around. 58 degrees right now, not bad. Take a look. I want to jump over here and show you on the Warren Street bypass. You can get a pretty good clear sense of roadways are dry now, but these showers, it comes down and all of a sudden things dry out in a couple of hours and they get additional showers back into our area. But I think any sort of showers, the threat of a thunderstorm, probably till about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then after that, it's just the threat of a shower or two around overnight, a little bit of drizzle into the first part of Wednesday morning. Drier then, some drier weather moves into our area. Not to say that there still couldn't be a shower until midday, but I think skies brighten. And then summer-like warmth, it's literally a switch will come on. So we'll have to watch that all very carefully. So this is all this big circulation, again, is what has the threat of some lingering showers and patchy fog around here for the rest of the overnight and into the first part of tomorrow morning. Details coming up.
Thank you, Ed. A Schuylkill County man is being charged with kidnapping. State police say 27-year-old Michael Krause of Orwigsburg forced a woman into his truck yesterday in Palo Alto. Police say they found Krause and the victim, a 43-year-old woman from Pottsville, along with a third person a short time later in Middleport Borough. Bail for Krause has been set at $25,000.
Officials say a crash in Perry Township sent 7 people to the hospital. That happened around 10 last night on Route 61 near Tom Schaefer's office. State police say 2 cars hit each other head-on, and then a third car also crashed at the scene. We're told all 7 victims suffered moderate injuries. State police say they cited 2 of the drivers involved in the crash. And officials have identified a man found dead in the Schuylkill River over the weekend.
There is a game tonight. I saw people. I didn't see much people, but I did see some cars parked in parking lot.
Waiting for the results of toxicology tests. His body in the river near Bear Park on Saturday.
The Department of Homeland Security is granting Pennsylvania and a handful of other states an extension to comply with the federal Real ID law. The law was supposed to go into effect today, and it meant Pennsylvanians without compliant IDs could have been denied access to federal buildings. The new standards will now go into effect July 10th. Late last month, Governor Tom Wolf signed legislation to make Pennsylvania's driver's licenses comply with the Real ID guidelines available in 2019. The governor says he hopes the state can receive a waiver in the meantime.
Now check on the evening commute through Berks County.
Let's go up to Jeff Bolden. He's standing by in the traffic center.
A couple of problem spots for the commuters this evening. Right to the traffic flow map we go, where things are actually looking pretty good from a distance. But as we take a closer look, we do have an accident on Route 422. Now, this is right near the Buttonwood Street Bridge. 422 westbound. It is slowing down traffic, though, on 422 in both directions through West Reading. Expect some delays there. And as Wendy told you about earlier, we also have this accident that has the ramp from Route 61 south to Route 222 south closed down at the moment. Some big delays on 61 south and no access getting onto 222 south. We are accident-free. On the rest of our roadways, here's a look at Route 222 and 183. Traffic in this area is moving along in good shape, as it is here on Route 422 at 176. No problems on 12 or 61. Travel into Lehigh Valley, you can see it's busy with rush hour traffic, but no Lehigh Valley accidents. Don't get stuck in another traffic jam. Download the 69 News traffic app. I'm Jeff Bolden in the 69 News Traffic Center.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. As the weather warms up, you might start noticing more bicycles on the roads.
After the break, we're brushing up on safety tips to keep cyclists, drivers, and pedestrians safe.
And a well-known restaurant in Reading is shutting down, but not for good. We'll tell you why Pane Vino is temporarily closing and when it's expected to be open again.
The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture recently reported the
Probably.
third case of
What are you walking on the
disease
rail
in a
tracks
captive
for?
deer in 5 months' time. I'm Kelly Duncan with the WEEU Berks Country AgriBeat Report, sponsored by Adams and Associates, a financial
Every now and then I
advisory
see a
firm.
train
This
call
case
on
was
the
in
tracks.
A 5-year-old white-tailed deer that died in April on a farm in Fulton County in south central Pennsylvania. chronic wasting disease attacks the brain of infected members of the cervid family, including deer, elk, and moose. It produces small lesions that eventually result in death. The disease is spread through contact with saliva, feces, and urine from an infected animal. Symptoms include weight loss, excessive salivation, increased drinking and urination, and abnormal behavior like stumbling, trembling, and depression. Infected deer and elk also may allow unusually close approach by humans or natural predators. There is no known treatment or vaccine. For more information, visit pgc.pa.gov and search chronic wasting disease. For more agricultural news, read Berks Country every Wednesday in the Reading Eagle newspaper, or visit online at readingeagle.com. With the WEEU Berks Country AgriBeat Reports, I'm Kelly Duncan.
To provide a sustainable income, your retirement portfolio must generate yield, cope with market volatility, and still achieve some growth. Both stock and fixed income securities have important roles to play in a properly diversified account. Adams & Associates can help you build a durable portfolio focused on meeting current and future income needs.
Securities offered through Battery Grant & Company. Member FINRA and SIPC. Call 610-916-6393.
You're listening to TV 69's Berks Edition simulcast, part of the WEEU Afternoon News Update on WEEU and WEEU.com.
Officials say robbery and assault charges against 3 teenagers are being dropped. The teens have been charged in an armed robbery that officials say happened last Friday in Shillington. Police said the teenagers held up a classmate at gunpoint and assaulted the victim. The DA says he expects the charges to be refiled in juvenile court.
Well, it's time to share the road as the weather
Juvenile Detention Center.
the road, and police say that can be more accidents.
Well, the Bacon said if you're gonna do adult crime, you're gonna do the adult prison time, but not for 12 or 6. They don't know better.
But with the business comes the need to explain to his customers the risks of cycling on the roads.
People don't know. They think that they're always entitled, and then this
They can't charge a toddler with murder. They don't know what they're doing. They're just learning.
As long as cyclists stay as far to the right as safely possible, they're